A lot of people don't like Fishman Island, but you gotta realize Zoro clapped the strongest fishman on Fishman Island underwater. You know how cool that is for Zoro and how bad that is for Hody Jones? How you let a dude come down in your own habitat and give you straight work. First one we're gonna pick, or we're gonna click out, is Romance Dawn, which is the first arc in One Piece. Romance Dawn is good. It's not too good because it's like the first arc, it's the intro arc. Put it like B, what y'all think? Alright, what about Orange Town? Orange Town, this is like Buggy, C. I don't believe there's no D tier One Piece arc, so you're probably not gonna see anything right here, except maybe Thriller Bark. Thriller Bark was trash. You know Thriller Bark is trash when Usopp carried the arc. You know it's trash. Usopp carried Thriller Bark. How is that possible? This dude carrying the arc? Are we serious? Stop disrespecting my African brother. Usopp is chips. I'm sorry, bro. Our African brother he's ass. He sucks. He has all the potential in the world. He has the best aim in the show. Oh shit. He has the best aim in the show. He literally unlocks Haki to save the arc. He saved One Piece in Dressrosa. He never does anything good ever again. That nigga sucks. I am not jacking Usopp. Oh shit, I clicked something else. I am not jacking Usopp. I'm gonna put Surah Village as C. I kinda wanna put it as D, but I mean nah. Surah Village was good. I'm putting it at B actually. You wanna know why I'm putting it as B? This dude is cool. I rock with Captain Kudo. He's cool. He's tough. Y'all said A tier for Surah Village? Oh! C? Surah Village is C? Bro, hold up. Captain Kudo, pussyfoot. Bro, this one. Bro, but his pussyfoot maneuver is tough. So I feel like that alone makes the arc a B. Am I chatting? Kind of, but he's a good like starter villain for One Piece though, because he was better than Axiom Morgan. Don Krieg kind of sucks. We gonna get to him though, but Don Krieg kind of sucks. You know what I'm saying? He's big for no reason. Let me look up Don Krieg. Don Krieg is chips. Bro. He cheats. Look at him. He thinks he's tough. Talking about some. He's not scaring nobody. Who is he trying to scare? Who is he trying to? Like what, bro? Like I'll really smack Don Krieg, bro. I don't care if he was the strongest in the East Blue. He was the strongest in the East Blue because he was trying to be Batman. He got mad equipment. Without that equipment, he's buns and he still got packed up by Luffy. Not scaring nobody, bro. And Mihawk scared this nigga out the Grand Line. Now, Mihawk is Mihawk. He's tough, but I mean, he ain't even try to spin back on the Grand Line. He just gave up. That's it. You ran into one top tier and you gave up for life. Niggas buns. We never hear from him ever again. You wanna know why? He has no grit, no determination, nothing, bro. He just buns. Krieg was better than Kuro, bro. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. You see, Captain Kuro, he had heart. He had a heart. You know what I'm saying? He stuck with this plan for 3 years. He was determined to steal that girl's bread. Was that immoral? That was immoral, I'm not gonna lie. But he was tough. You know what I'm saying? He has more aura. He has, you know what I'm saying? This shit's kind of cool. Alright, I'm chatting. He sucks too. But, I mean, he's not better than Krieg, though. Surah Village, fastest way to go to sleep. Lil X Ricky. Do not disrespect that arc ever again. So I'm gonna put Surah Village at C. Next one, Baratier. Now we meet Sanji and Baratier. And Sanji is the top 4 straw hat. Sanji's the top 4 straw hat. Luffy, Zoro, Jinbei, Sanji. Sanji would be like second or third if he wasn't like down bad for every girl he sees. It doesn't matter if she's a 5. If any girl that's above a 5, Sanji is down bad for. Are we serious? At least if you're gonna be what you are, which is a bastard, at least be that way for like a 10 or a 9. He be doing that for 5s, and he's like a little, you know what I'm saying, Pudding was 16, Sanji was 21. I'm just saying that's a little weird. Top 5, A, Baratier is an A. Okay. I would not have put Baratier as an A, but y'all say it's an A, so A. Surah Village, Baratier, y'all say A. I don't know about all that, but you know, y'all said it, not me. This is y'all's tier list. I'm just the connector. I connect the shit. Bro. Alright, Arlong Park. 80 viewers. I thought I was gonna have like 20 or 10. See, y'all, I rock with y'all, bro. I thought I was about to have like 5 viewers, name, but I got 77 right now. I appreciate y'all for sure. I agree. Arlong Park is definitely that arc that you watch and it really like. I feel like it created a lot of One Piece fans because it's tough. Like Luffy pulled up to Nami. He was like, "Hey, don't worry, I got this. We got this." Put the hat on her head, walked. Oh yeah, Luffy's tough. We love you, Bucket. Appreciate it. Look at this, bro. They were about to suicide. They were about to crash on Arlong, and not gonna lie, that's fair. They enslaved them, or like they finessed them of their bread for a smooth 10 years. I'd be up there about to suicide too. But you know, they saw from there like, nah, relax. We heard about y'all situation. You know what I'm saying? If you go in there with Arlong, y'all might die. Actually, y'all will die. He's gonna pack y'all up, put y'all head on sticks. But don't worry though. Luffy's gonna pull up. I mean, the Straw Hats are gonna pull up, and they gonna go crazy. And that's what they did. Like, look! Look at them, bro. Zoro's walking up. Luffy's walking up. Sanji too. Oh my gosh, greatness. You know the Arlong Park walk is tough if they make Usopp look cool. Usopp actually looks like he's about it. You know the walk is tough if they make Usopp look cool. Usopp's not cool. I'm sorry. I rock with Usopp. I actually rock with all the Straw Hats, but Usopp is not cool. Okay, he runs every single time. Post-timeskip, he's still running. You were supposed to have been learned hard, bro. I can rant forever about Usopp, bro. I can rant forever, bro. Cause I'm ranting. I'm angry because I want to see a good game. Yo, Bucket has splash. Bucket has splash. I ain't 20 years older than me. Damn. Some old ass nigga. Said I'm fucking the faces of these 4 men who are here to change destiny. That's facts. That's facts. They literally changed their destiny. Arlong Park's so tough, bro. Like, I have so much hype moments in there that really hooked me. I don't know about Luffy though. That's the GOAT, bro. Bucket using full body hockey 24/7. They walked up. Luffy kicked down the door. Oh my gosh. Look at him. Look at him. And then he says, which one of you is Arlong? And then the Straw Hats proceed to decimate the whole pirate crew. Goats. Goats. I'm moving on. S tier. Arlong Park is the first S tier arc. I better see Marineford in S tier. It's gonna be an S tier. It's gonna be S tier. Bucket, is my dad ever coming back? No, I'm sorry. She's not coming back. Sheets. A $5 donation. Leo does things 23. Your vids are hilarious, bro. Your stream's finna be major. Also, Thriller Bark is S tier. Fight me. I appreciate the 5. You gave me 5, so I won't be fighting you, but Thriller Bark is not no damn S tier. Sheets. Hell no. With all due respect, hell no. Alright, Loguetown was good. Cause Dragon actually decided to finally be a father in Loguetown. I thought that was very cool. He was never a father, ever before, but Loguetown he pulled up. He randomly pulled up. I have no idea where he came from, but he pulled up, so that was cool. That was cool. He almost beat the deadbeat allegations with Loguetown. So Buggy did try to kill my man's Luffy. I did not appreciate that because Luffy's the GOAT. Why the hell are you trying to kill the GOAT? You know. But it was a good arc overall. So some part of it was filler, like that old dude that was in that random ass store and some random ass alley and some random ass place on the random ass island called Loguetown. He was cool, but he was filler, so we don't really count him. So that's tough. I'm gonna give Loguetown B tier because it gave us Smoker. Smoker is an L, but at first he looked so cool. He walked up, he was clapping my goat Luffy up. He was smacking Luffy up. He had him in jail. He had him in Alcatraz. He had him in Impel down before. Cute Kenny, thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. Bucket, I heard you be cracking them snow bunnies. What's up with that? What? What? That is not true. He's packing Luffy up, bro. Look, he almost ended One Piece with this. He's trying to punch him, but he's a Logia. Nothing's working. He was almost cooked. Bro, I seen this for the first time. I was like, cause this is the first time Luffy was put in pause on people. Loguetown's B. Chat, Loguetown B. I can say chat, and I'm actually talking to chat. That's tough! I don't care about fan service. I'm a goomer. Wow. Jamal Zeno, I don't know why you said that in a public server, in a public lobby, but I guess. Loguetown's B. But Bucket Hat's favorite anime is Boku no Pico, by the way, chat. No, absolutely not. I would never watch Boku no Pico. Reverse Mountain. This is the one with Crocus and like Laboon. I'll put it at C. Whiskey Peak. Chat, what do we think about Whiskey Peak? Remember, this is the arc where Zoro soloed 100 bounty hunters. This is the arc where he showed you the power of the do-rag. Wait, did he have a do-rag on? Hold on. I said Zoro versus 100 bounty hunters. They gave me him aura farming on a building. Like, what? I want to see Handstone. I don't want to see Zoro aura farm. I already know he's an aura farmer. I see it every single episode, every single time he's on the screen. I know, okay? I want to see him throw some hands. See, look at him. Posed on the building. Zoro is a chronic aura farmer. There's some aura farmers who they can't exist without aura farming. Like Piccolo, if he stops armor farming, he would literally die. It's in Piccolo's being to aura farm. It's in his soul. It's in his mind, in his brain, in his blood. He can't not do it. It's not possible. Chat. He was doing this with no do-rag. They suck. Baroque works. Fraud Roque works. Oh my gosh. All that with no do-rag. No Dewey. No Dewey Zoro. Oh no. Williamson, are you by any chance related to Zion Williamson? Because if you are, tell him to stop eating burgers. We need to see him east in the league. Oh! Look how you choke it. This scene, this right here created Zoro's the only racist I fuck with. Wow. Do you see the hate in his eyes? This is a racist being formed in the flesh. This created one of the greatest racists. This moment right here. It looks so small because he's just getting choked. He gets beat up sometimes, but this is what kickstarted the whole movement. Who's your favorite rapper? Polo G the GOAT. The allegations are bogus. This is the start of the allegations right here. What you mean? Look. Brass knuckles. Oh my gosh. He took that to the face. Brass knuckles to the face on top of the building. That's what created a racist. Like look. His racism was forming! His racism, look at the hate in his eyes and the disgust. He picked her up by the face and dropped her as if she was a piece of straight nothingness. B, D, okay, we'll put it in B. Little Garden, that's where we saw Dory and Broggy. That whole battle, not gonna lie, that battle was kind of stupid. I feel like they should have done one big clash and whoever won. They were fighting for 100 years. They were fighting over whose fish was bigger. Nigga, you see the fish. Hold up. They were fighting this right here. If y'all don't know, this is like fish. See, they were fighting over which catch was bigger, and like they couldn't decide. The mouth of the fish on the right is much bigger than the mouth on the fish on the left. So whoever had that fish there won. But they were fighting for 100 years over some damn fish. B tier. Y'all said B. Little Garden, B. That was a smooth little arc. Nami got sick from there. That's tough, but I like all like the giants and stuff. And it was the introduction to elbaf. Twitch tech. I've been reading only YouTube. That's not good. Probably eventually. Yo, what's good? What's good? Doge guy, OP. What's good? What's good? What's good? Drum Island. What do we think about Drum Island? This is the arc we saw Chopper. You're absolutely right. Alabasta. Where should Alabasta be? All right, where Alabasta go? What's here? A. Once Luffy beat Crocodile through the bedrock, that's when I knew. That's when I knew Luffy was one of one. He made a spear of sand and he punched through the sand. How the hell is that possible? That's so crazy. That, I don't know how that's possible, but hey, he made it work. That weak ass sand. He put a switch on his hands through the bedrock. Sensational. Absolutely sensational. Look at him. Look at my go! Look at that. He hit him through the city. He made the city bend. Chat, is this low-key Gear 5 awakening? Cause look, nigga, he's bending the ground. Nigga. He's bending the ground. That's cool. That's cool. He's going mad high up into the sky through the ground, from hell to heaven, and then he falls to the ground, back to hell. Nigga. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm chatting, but Luffy, like once this happened, bro. Once this happened, that's when I knew. That's when I knew that One Piece was one of them ones. Jaya. Where should we put Jaya? S tier? Oh! S tier. Ain't that like kind of crazy, Nick? S tier, Jaya C, S plus, either B or C. I think Jaya is C tier. Yeah, that's fair. Jaya C tier. I did like this moment right here. Let me show y'all. All that moving, all that speed, all that hooting and hollering, all that just to get one tapped into the earth. Buns. That is why Luffy's my GOAT. Y'all put Jaya B tier. That's for that moment. And then he originally he didn't even want to fight, bro, because he was like, bro, who cares about Bellamy? And he's right. Who cares? It's Bellamy. But right, Bellamy stole Cricket's gold, so he pulled up on Jaya, beat him up like you saw this now, and took his gold back. He met Cricket like 5 hours ago. And he already did that for him, bro. Luffy, if Luffy realizes you're real, bro, then if he realizes you're a real nigga, bro, he will do insane stuff for you. Jaya is probably C or B. I'm gonna put Jaya as B just for that moment. Skypiea, where should we put Skypiea, chat? I like the lore. Yeah, a lot of people skip Skypiea, not realizing that Skypiea is actually really important. It's actually, well, I said as hell no. Heck no. Hey. Do we rock with Skypiea at A tier, B, A plus, B? It was too long and a lot of people skipped it, A tier, A. You know, for an arc that everybody skips, I'm surprised that it's A. I thought y'all were gonna say like B. The lore plus Luffy versus Enel. Long ring, long land. This might be the first D. It might be like, Bucket has Flash. How is Long Ring, Long Island D when it has Afro Luffy? I don't give a damn about Afro Luffy. He's cool. But I don't care. I could care less. But Foxy One Piece. He pisses me off. Why is his nose a different color than the rest of his face? Why is his nose pink and everything else on his face is everything else? Why does his gut have abs? Hold up. Let me click on, bro. Y'all can't see my cursor, but his gut has abs. He has a lean belly, but he has abs on the lean belly. What? But I hate his laugh. What's his laugh? It's like That laugh sucks, bro. I'm putting it at D. Long ring D. Yeah, bro, it's D. His fit is trash too. No fashion sense. Like, look at his boots. It curls up in a weird way. That's not tough. That was tough in the 1500s. I mean, One Piece might take place in the 1500s, but I don't. Person, he needs to be eliminated off the map. Water 7. Damn, I got mad. Let me speed this up. Water 7, chat. Where's Water 7? Where should I put Water 7? His nose is ass too. We need to cut it off. I'm saying, bro. Water 7's ass. What gear of Luffy do you like the most? Gear 5, but Enies Lobby S bet. What about post Enies Lobby? I mean, this is like this point where they were talking about Frankie, right? And trying to get Frankie to join. Sabaody. Where do we put Sabaody? Where would we rank Sabaody? By Goofy at Usopp. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'll rearrange this. I'm gonna say Arlong. I'm gonna say the best arc so far is Enies Lobby, then Water 7, then Arlong, then Alabasta. Dawn Creek sucks. B, the best B arc so far is probably gonna be Whiskey Peak because Zoro was cool as hell. He clapped them all with no do-rag. Nigga's tough. Next arc, Amazon Lily. Where would we rank Amazon Lily at? I just caught a brain fart, so I have no idea what I said for the past like. Where would y'all put Amazon Lily? Yamcha always catching strays. Amazon Lily, we're gonna put it at B because it was cool, and we're gonna put it in front of Jaya. We're gonna put it in front of Jaya. Thriller Bark chat. Where do we put Thriller Bark? Thriller Bark C? Yeah, I say Thriller Bark C. Thriller Bark C. Long Ring, Long Land. Thriller Bark was kind of, I don't know, because the vibe for Thriller Bark was kind of weird. It was weird. Because, I don't know, it was something about the undead. And something about Dr. Hogback being on my screen. And there was something about Gecko Moria being on my screen. They both are horrible individuals. They piss me off. They look weird. They talk weird. They laugh weird. Gecko Moria, as the main villain for an arc, is just never going to be good. The only good part is Brook's backstory. And Kuma pulling up his own nuke into a hand. Moved it around. He gave it out like a gift. Like a gift to the civilians. Kuma's power would be useful in our world too, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I would be. Because what Kuma just did to that place, I would do that to Atlanta, Georgia. I would just condense air and blow the whole entire city to smithereens. There would never be Atlanta ever again. Nicest gift ever, to be honest. I would give that gift to Atlanta, Georgia, and it would be gone from the map. And that would be a gift to the rest of the world. Impel down. Where should we put Impel down? Impel down is really good. I like it was a good little rescue arc, although Luffy didn't rescue anything at all. But it was cool. We saw Jinbei and all the other warlords. We saw Buggy again. That wasn't nice, but besides that though, it was a cool little rescue arc. You know, we got to learn some more lore about the show. Magellan was kind of cool. I'm seeing some A's, some B's while in Georgia. It's the place of straight egregiousness. Nothing good comes out of Atlanta, Georgia besides Trae Young, and that's it. I'm gonna put this at B. Marineford's S. Marineford's S. Marineford's S. Actually, Marineford is like top 3. So we're gonna put it. Marineford goes right here. Luffy stood up to the LeBron of One Piece. He stood up to the. You see how tall Luffy's like 5'7". He's mad short. Whitebeard's like 22. Hold on, how tall is Whitebeard? He stood up to a 21 foot tall, 10-inch man, strongest man in the world, a stupid mustache, and told him, I don't care about you. I'm gonna be the king. I'm gonna be the king. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what people keep asking me why Luffy is my GOAT. This is why. 66 centimeters is crazy. That's why I sided. I was like, it's good, but it ain't like OD good, but it's pretty smooth. Marineford is definitely S though. Where would y'all put Post-war? Post-war is like, Post-war is, what's Post-war arc? Post-war arc. That is, would that be Asabo and Luffy backstory? It is. I don't know why you call it Post-war. The Asabo and Luffy backstory. Where would y'all put this? I personally would put it in A. Because it showed a lot about Luffy's past, why he is the way he is, why he is like kind of like a crackhead because his grandfather was a crackhead, and Ace was low-key a crackhead, and Sabo was low-key a crackhead, so he was surrounded by straight crackheads for like a good chunk of his years in life, actually forever to be honest. So, you know, that's why he is the way he is, and it was really good insight on that. I liked how it delved into Luffy's childhood and all that. You know, his grandfather was dropping him in forests and stuff, fighting jaguars at the tender age of 3. He was 3, fighting jaguars and tigers at, let me say it again, 3. That's crazy. But A, post-war A, I guess. Return to Sabaody. Where would y'all put this? Aizen the best One Piece character? Facts. We love you. Oh, you already read that. Fishman Island. Where should we put Fishman Island? I like it a lot. A lot of people don't like Fishman Island, but you gotta realize Zoro clapped the strongest fishman on Fishman Island underwater. You know what? You know how cool that is for Zoro and how bad that is for Hody Jones? How you let a dude come down in your own habitat and give you straight work? How do you let that happen to you? That's so crazy! That's crazy. And then, you know what I'm saying? He got packed up by Luffy too. This was the first time Luffy used Conqueror's Haki. Luffy uses, purposely knocks down 50,000 fishmen using Conqueror's Haki. Zoro and Sanji were arguing about whatever, bro. They just be yapping, bro. Luffy had no reason to walk between them. He had no reason. He could have walked around them and he did this purely for our farming purposes. He walked through them, moved them aside. Who is Luffy feeling like? But I mean, he's the GOAT, so I guess that's what he's feeling like. Bro, he pushed him aside, said, "Watch this. I'm gonna make all these niggas look very stupid and weak, because they are." He walked up, looking down. He's not even looking at them. You know how disrespectful that is? He's walking through the crowd. He says they're too low to even be looking at them in the first place. Imagine you're these fishmen right here. You train your whole life with the sword, working nice, and some 5'9" dude in a straw hat walks up to your place of residence, doesn't even look at you, and you just get knocked down for like a day. Open his eyes, they all fell. I don't know if you will see this, but I'm going to bed. Good night and fantastic stream. Appreciate you, Jamal Zeno. I appreciate you for popping out. I did see your messages and I did read them. I don't know why you didn't hear me read them, but I did. But I appreciate you, Brody. Good night, sleep well. Don't have nightmares about Usopp and his nose, his very, very long nose. But he knocked all of them down. 50K. Imagine getting put on your knees by pure aura. Exactly. Imagine someone walks into your crib, or no, they break down your door, they walk up to you, and you just fall. Because like their spiritual pressure, the aura is that strong. Like, you know how cool that is, bro? Where should we put Punk Hazard at, chat? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 arcs left. Punk Hazard A. I'm seeing A's, a couple A's. Punk Hazard, I'm gonna put B. I'm gonna put it like right over Whiskey Peak. Where's that Wano video, little bro? I'm gonna put this at A, cause y'all are saying A. Some of y'all are saying S, but that's not S. Yeah, it would have been so good if Dressrosa didn't have the pacing it did. Yeah, I say A. I feel like even if it was good pacing, Dressrosa still wouldn't be S. I don't know. I just don't hit like Enies Lobby or Water 7 or Marineford. But the fight with Luffy and Doffy was pretty cool. I'm gonna put a hot take out there. Luffy is not stronger or was not stronger than Doflamingo in that arc. If Luffy didn't have the whole entire country on his side, Doflamingo would have killed Luffy. Doflamingo was stronger than Luffy and Dressrosa. Doflamingo was stronger than Luffy and Dressrosa. That's facts. That's facts. And you don't really think so until you really go back and think about the fight. But afterwards, though, like whole cake, Luffy was stronger. Indeed. Next arc is Zoe. Where would y'all put Zoe? If you don't fuck with One Piece after Arlong Park, it's not for you. That's what I'm saying, bro. Probably like low B. Yeah, I say low B. Because it introduced so much lore. It's where you found out about the red poneglyphs. Bro, I just hit my elbow. I say Zoe's definitely B. That's where you found out about the red poneglyphs and stuff, though. So that was pretty cool. Cause now we know how to actually find Raftel, and cause we knew it was somewhere in the sea, but we didn't know how to get there until that arc. So that was mad cool. Where would y'all put Whole Cake? Zephyr said if Whole Cake wasn't not top 5, the list was Sheets. But I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm gonna have to put Whole Cake at right. Help. I can't move. I'm gonna have to put Whole Cake. I mean, Whole Cake was really good because that's where we got the Sanji versus Luffy fight, and Sanji was definitely moving a little EVP in this arc. But besides that, this arc is pretty good. I don't know why Post-war is an S. I'm gonna put Post-war in B. Whole Cake is definitely S though. I'm gonna put it. I think it's the worst S. Whole cake S. A. Revere. Where would we put Revere? Revere is really good. I'm gonna put it in A. It was a lot of lore. It was a lot of good lore. We got introduced to Kobe. He's a hero apparently. I rock with that. Revere might be A. Wano. Wano's S. Wano's actually right here. Wano's hated because they don't like how all of a sudden Luffy was a sun god. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little bit of plot, but we gonna move. We gonna move. Aside from that though, I mean, they did kind of foreshadow it in Skypiea, but like Wano, I say is S. Wano is S tier. Egghead Island. This is the last arc. Where should we put Egghead? I'm gonna put it at S, and I'm actually gonna put it as the best arc in One Piece. I believe Egghead is the best arc in One Piece. I'm gonna say Egghead is the best arc in One Piece. Cause bro, the Gurasai pulling up and fighting, Rob Lucci pulling up and fighting, Luffy fighting the Gurasei, clutching up. There's so much action. And who doesn't love action? And the story is pretty good too. We learned about the devil fruits. But yeah, Egghead is definitely S.